All right, the Chargers just got awesome news on their offensive line. And this is something that, like you're looking at pictures, you're seeing stuff, and you're like, one of these guys looks different, right? One of these guys looks different. And with the Chargers, we know the tackles are set. We know right guard is now set. The only question that remains for this team is what's going to happen at left guard and center. And if you figure out one of those, you're going to be in a much better position, and you want it to be certain people. You'll want it to be certain people. You really, really do. And they have a guy. They have a guy that is now back down to the weight that he needs to be playing at, and that guy is Jamari Salyer. And he had a phenomenal weight loss journey this summer. 35 pounds. Good for you, man. Good for you. We're going to go over what that looked like, what they're seeing different, a couple quotes from the coaches, from him. We're going to get into all that. But before we get into that, hey, we want to be your go-to place for Chargers content. My name's Craig. The other guy's name is Chris. Hey, we've said this in every video. We are Lions fans, but we are also huge Michigan fans. And, hey, there's a question. What about, you guys like Harbaugh enough to see Michigan content on this channel? Anyways, feel free to comment on that. But you probably don't, but maybe you do. I don't know. So with all that being said, just to fill some of it, we love Harbaugh. And we always enjoyed the Chargers growing up, so it only made sense to start doing that. And one of the people that Harbaugh brought over with him, I think one of the, if not the first calls that he made, or the first walk that he made, was to strength and conditioning coach, now Chargers Executive Director of Player Performance, Ben Herbert. And he said, and I watched as Ben Herbert completely transformed the physicality of Michigan football. He took Michigan football from getting beat, getting whooped. Man, it's hard to say that, by Ohio State every single year. And he got them to a place where they were the physically stronger, more dominant team. And that is what allowed them to get over the hump against Ohio State, and now they have won 4 straight. And even last year, this team was still stronger and better, a year away, even a year removed from Ben Herbert, because of the things that he had taught them and the coaches that were following him. So, as everybody's heading out the door after the playoff loss, Ben Herbert had a challenge to Salyer. And here's what he said to him. He said, "It's for your career, it's for you. This is what I would like for you, but it's up to you. It's your career, you control it, it's your destiny." And so Salyer went away. And he went away from January, and he came back in May or June for OTAs, and he was down 25 pounds. Then he continued working with Herbert and the training staff, and he lost another 10 pounds while he was there. And he is now playing at 332 pounds. Just think about how big he was. Dude was playing at close to 370, if my math's correct. Right? So, I did not know that. I did not know that at all. But here's what is said by Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator. I'm going to actually show you this quote. All right? He goes, "He's a different guy when you subtract 35 pounds of bad weight," Roman said of Salyer. "His ability to move laterally, change direction quickly is so much better. He's got some really good playing experience. He's got good instincts. He's a big physical guy that last year, quite frankly, was held back by just the shape he was in." And even with that, he has started a large amount of games in his career. He started over 30 games in his career. All right? He had to get thrown into the fire right away. His first year, rookie year, when he was a 6th round, after being a 6th round pick, which, by the way, was his best year blocking, in case anyone was wondering. Started almost every snap that year, gave up 5 sacks. I'm just reading this, 10 hits, 33 hurries, had a offensive blocking grade of 69.8 with a pass blocking grade of 76.4. But each year, the last 2 years, he's struggled. Look, dude's out of Georgia. Like, they're going to push you hard there. They're going to train you hard there. All right? So he's never been afraid of training. He's never been afraid of working hard. It was simply diet. So this is what's just crazy. Like, as I'm reading all this, maybe this will help all of us lose some weight too, right? Like, basically what he did was he would work out in the morning. He wouldn't eat until noon. He would have all the food that he would eat for a day between 12 and 6 o'clock. And then all he would do after 6, so from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., was he would hydrate, and the only food he would have was sometimes some fruit, right? And so here we are, and now all of a sudden you have this guy that looks completely different. And if this offensive line can hold up, and now all of a sudden 325, 330, 335, if that's his playing weight, it's still big enough to move people around. But it's small enough to do and pull and move and things like that, quite frankly, Roman likes to do sometimes. He likes to do some power eye type stuff. He likes to have shifts in the offensive line. He likes a pulling guard, whether it's pulling to the other side of the line across the back of the center, whether it's pulling out to the outside, whether it's leading out in a screen pass. Like, there are so many things that your guards have to be able to do that when you're running around at 365 pounds. Quite frankly, you can't do it. So you always think this guy has a chance. Now, he has a chance. He has a chance. We're talking about the final year. It's good. And so these are the kind of things that is just crazy to me. Rashawn Slater said he's a new Jamari. Like, he's completely new. So let's see what happens. All right? Let's see what happens. This is the Ben Herbert effect. Right? It's the unknown Herbert. It's the superstar that is your strength and conditioning guy. That's just the way it goes. So now we'll see what happens. We'll see if he's going to get a rep. He was with the first team offense. How cool is that? Just for a little bit. I don't know if it's him. Zion Johnson was moved to second team center. And Bozeman was first-team center to start the day in practice today. So he's got a shot. And if he's already playing that good, if he can get back to what he was his rookie year, that would be just fine. But a little bit better. That would be exactly what you're hoping to get from the guard position this year. That's all he's got to get back to. All right, hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.